So it's Saturday morning now, and today's the day we expect to be the first really good day after the rain, and we hope that it'll be fine, but as you can see we've woken up to bleak, cold, drizzly, miserable weather. Anyway, we are heading up to Wainui. We expect it to clear later. Brent and the boys are already on the way. We've now faffed around for more than an hour. I think Jono and Brent and the guys are almost there, but as you can see it's still pretty miserable looking weather. We have about an hour and a half's drive to get there yet. Well, on our way, we got a message from Brent saying that it's absolute crap up there, but just now the sun is coming out a little bit, also we think that it is going to clear up. It's certainly pretty foggy here. The other guys are over at Forsyth's Ridge and flying at a lower slope, and there's fog around. We've decided to take a Y junction and head to another place near a place called Little Akaloa, because Alex spotted it on Google Earth and maybe it's good. So we just arrived at this beautiful little beachy place, Little Akaloa. It's really gorgeous, and the drive here was beautiful as well. Unfortunately, from a flying point of view, it's probably worse than the Wainui Akaroa alternative. Really English garden looking place, nothing like we'd have. Exploring for this alleged ridge that Alex has talked about, but as you can see we're quickly heading back into the cloud.
She's getting pretty thick, Andrew.
So if the weather was clear we'd be looking down plunging hillsides here, but all we can see is white. You can hear sheep bleating. Another beautiful looking spot, only just coming down out of the bottom of the cloud now, and we're at about 90 metres altitude. Fresh air and sunshine. Look, I'm sorry for all these reports about things that are actually nothing to do with flying, but finally re-established contact with Alex, and they're up at Forsyth Ridge, and apparently it's pretty crap up there. There's a few patches of clear coming through, but they can't really fly. So Peter and I actually established where this mysterious possible site of Alex's is, and we have navigated our way out towards it. And
it's just out there.
Yeah, we've come to a locked gate, or farm gate. We've actually come to the farmhouse and we've knocked on the door, but nobody's home. And judging by the look of these two chairs here in the front yard, I'd say this is a panoramic view out over the ocean and our desired headland, but not having permission to go, and with a gate there, we're stuck. We can't go any further. Out there is the headland that Alex was hoping that we would get to. We couldn't get there. But you can see very, very cliffy. Yeah. So we've exhausted our options in finding another site, and the guys have reported they're now flying really well over at Forsyth Ridge. So this is Akaroa down here, that's the harbour, and over there is the ridge where Wainui is under the cloud, but well over to the right there out of sight is Forsyth Ridge, which is below the cloud. When we drove along here earlier, this was thick white pea soup fog, so it's great to see it fining up.
G'day, Andrew.
So we've just turned up here at Forsyth Ridge, and the guys have actually been here for hours and they've been flying heaps, and the top speed I think has been 139 miles an hour with the Energic, and everyone's standing around because it's gone light now. As usual, it's a pretty crappy place. There's just not much to see at all. It's a shame, really. I mean, it'd be nice to be DSing in a, in an attractive sort of a location. Up on top of the hill we've got a couple of guys there flying big planes. You can see I think it's Josh who's got a bit desperate and throwing something out, but it's not staying up. Really steep and deep backside here at Forsyth. Oh, that thing Josh was flying was actually an ahi. First time I've ever seen one, actually. But man, if it wasn't staying up much, nothing really will. Richard has got a plane up there, and the wind's picked up a little bit, and he's actually got it up and holding really well. It's a plane called a middle phase. Lee launching the sheer ultralight. So far so good. He has just dropped straight in and it didn't come back up. Just take two with the sheer ultralight, gaining quite a lot of height. So I hear you lost your sunnies, John.
Yeah, I have. These ones are free giveaway ones with 1 can of L&P.
L&P, world famous in New Zealand.
Absolutely.
So as you can see, we've got quite a collection of planes up there now. That's 5 just there. And the guys are also starting to do a bit of DS. So what happened?
Wrecked them.
So if you launched it,
I launched it and then the Spectrum decided to fly itself.
then the rock breaker just did a series of circles and proceeded to crash into the windscreen of the Ute, missing people by not much. So we may have been renaming it the windscreen breaker, but it's still the rock breaker. All good. There's this patch of really beautifully soft grass here, just across the front side here. You just do a little turn and come across into it.
This is the light scratcher.
Is Alex just trying to drop in with the
I don't know, I only
light scratcher?
would be a lot easier. Yeah. That's going right. Automatics are silly.
And Brent and Jono went up to Wainui about an hour ago, and unfortunately though they've radioed back to say that they thought it was working, but now it's not working. The wind is coming along the ridge, so they're probably better off that we've actually stayed here. And it is working here at Forsyth. I have to say that one of the reasons this looks so good is because it's Alex's flying and he can actually keep the plane in the right circuit. Oh, damn! It doesn't seem like there's really any damage.
Over the top
So he's
rather than
straight back
shearing.
out again. He's now lining the scratcher up for a proper landing.
You don't go, you'll never know. But at least we can confirm it was
Well, landing, hand catch, whatever. Well, off we go. We've had a good session here at Forsyth. The guys are heading down to dinner at the Little River pub. We didn't really get all that far, a few hundred metres down the road, and we're really impressed by this spot here. So Jono's actually dug out his J-dub. We're going to test it out. Really steep front side. J-dub is up and the lift is not too bad. And Jono's actually bravely dropping in. Ooh, not a lot of speed. Very smooth, Jono. So this hill actually has quite a wide top, drops down steeply on the front. The wind's actually moved more northwest, and so that's actually where we were up there. And as you can see, the road elbows around and it's turned more northwest. The flag is really pointing into the wind. Seems to be working. We then tried a spot a little further down the road. I had a short flight with the light scratcho and it showed some promise, so Lee bravely pulled out the big sheer ultralight and launched that out to give it a go. So here he is.
Everyone is amazed that it's working.
You're doing sort of reverse laps away.
Where'd he go? Oh,
And it's actually strung 2 laps together.
Man, it is so nice up here.
Andrew Von Berkey with the ultralight scratcher. 100 grams. The reach we're pulling, 730. That's telling you where the shear is.
you did that on purpose.
Why didn't you catch it? There's lift there.
That was the end to a great day. Just after that, I managed to leave the camera and my transmitter behind the car as we drove off. Got down the bottom of the hill. Our car broke down and is now in need of major repairs. So the video camera and transmitter spent the night on the hill at 600 metres altitude and was fortunately found the next day. So we have it back. You will see another episode of the 2018 NZ DSFest. Thank you for watching.